If you like sliders as much as I do, you're gonna love these sliders. We grab inspiration from the big, bold flavors of Mexico, and in place of slider buns, we're gonna use tortillas. So what do you say we slide on into this recipe? We start our slider mix with 1 pound of ground pork. This, if you will, is our blank canvas. To this ground pork, we're gonna add some diced red onion, just a couple ounces, some diced poblano peppers, some rough chopped cilantro, as well as the cilantro, we're gonna add some coriander seed, ground, which essentially is cilantro as well, some granulated garlic, some onion powder, and this is toasted cumin. So it's ground cumin, which I put in a skillet and I toasted it, so it was very fragrant and just a little bit more bold in color. By taking the time to toast your cumin, you will definitely notice how much deeper the flavors are. Well worth it. And a heavy hand of salt, some zest and juice of 1 lime. These are going to be great sliders. You could also transform this into a Mexican-inspired meatloaf if you really wanted to, but that is not our focus today. We're going to get in there, give it a good mix, make sure all these delicious flavors are well incorporated into our ground pork. Can you smell that? Next, we're going to get these to the slider-worthy size. We're going to fire them up in the oven, and then we're going to build our sliders so we can eat. Got a preheated pan, which you can see is smoking. I'm going to scoop some in. And kind of flatten them out just a little bit, just so they resemble a slider, maybe more like a rustic style slider. We're going to transfer these to the oven under the broiler so they get a nice chow on them, or char. We're gonna change and focus our attention to the tortillas, which will become our slider buns. I'm gonna take these over to the stovetop, and I'm gonna warm them up real quick over the burners. That was just a quick warm up, makes them nice and pliable and easy to work with. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create these little slider holders, if you will, using the tortilla. And it's very easy. I usually like to take a little bit of water, and I just give it a fold, like that. I press it down, then I do a little bit more water there, and I fold it back. So what the water is going to do is it's going to help keep it closed. That's a fun slider bun. Our Mexican-inspired pork sliders are out of the oven. Now all we have to do is assemble, which is always the fun part. Shredded lettuce. Those sliders down in there. Guacamole, a bit of salsa, add some fresh poblano peppers, even though there's poblano peppers in the sliders. Some onion. Cilantro, some queso, whatever kind of cheese you want to use. I'm a big fan of cojita, queso blanco, queso fresco, also very appropriate. And look at that, Mexican-inspired sliders. Did I not tell you that that's going to change the way that you look at sliders? 4 for a sharing platter, or for a single serve. You could do a couple sliders with some tortilla chips. Look at that, the tortilla is such a nice slider style bun. And what did we say about this? Delicioso, wicked delicioso. And to see more of our recipes, go to DennisExpress.com/chef.